cluster around that microphone. I know it's a bit awkward for you. You two on the edges, come in a bit. All right. So, gentlemen, is this a new story or a traditional folktale? What are we getting?
Well, we've taken a traditional story and put our own spin on it.
And what's it called?
The Welsh Dragons.
The Welsh Dragons. Gentlemen, tell us. The Welsh Dragons.
One scorching Friday summer's afternoon, the children in Yellow Pasture School were tired and hot because the sun was beating down on their faces. It was the hottest day since records began, and that's all the nation could think about, was the sweat pouring down their foreheads and onto their faces. And what did they want? They wanted water, cold, crisp, and thirst-quenching water.
Miss Costa, who was the children's very kind teacher, decided it was way too hot to have history, and it was such a lovely day. She took the children outside and gave them a task.
Now children, it's much too hot for normal lessons, so today you're going to be designing your own Welsh flags. I want to do a red one!
I want to do a white one.
Oh, well, I'm already on my 15th cup of coffee, so I don't need any more stress. So why don't you just go into 2 stress-free groups? And so the teacher walked away, thinking everything was fine, but it wasn't. That night the children began plotting. The red team made red bandanas,
And the white team made white bandanas.
and it was settled. The battle would begin at lunchtime tomorrow. The next day, the children walked into school looking completely normal, ready for a completely normal day. But as the bell sounded for lunch, they fastened their bandanas around their faces and prepared to fight. Let the battle begin. Hello, I'm your referee today, and we're going to be deciding who's best, the red dragon or the white dragon. Round 1, endurance. You will have a blinking contest. 3, 2, 1, commence.
Coca-Cola is a drink. Coca-Cola makes you blink.
Round 1, to the white dragon. Round 2, strength. You will have an arm wrestle. 3, 2, 1, begin. Round 2, to the red dragon. And finally, round 3, the tiebreaker. A round of skill. You will have a thumb wrestle.
One, two, three, 4. I declare thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. I win the thumb war.
The white dragon is the overall winner. However, what they didn't think was going to happen next. As the white team leader was walking home, he tripped on a rock and had a nosebleed. The crimson red blood dripped onto his white bandana, turning it red. Therefore, the red team had won. 250 miles away, the red dragon was turning in his cave. He knew someone was spoiling his reputation. These incompetent imbeciles are ruining the good reputation of the story of the red dragon and the white dragon. So as the wind whistled through the misty valley, the red dragon took flight. He flew across valleys and mountains, his ruby red scales glistening in the summer sun. White dragon, he's deluded children and ruining the reputation of our story.
What do you want me to do about it? Go, sir. Go fix it yourself.
Please, can't we just forget family differences?
No, I lost the battle. I will not go.
Please.
Okay, but you will owe me.
And so, as the two dragons came and descended onto the playground, their translucent wings projecting shadows onto the floor. The children were screaming, or so they thought. It turned out it was all Miss Costa, so they ate her, and everybody was quiet again. The dragons bent their knees and lowered their backs and invited the children for a ride. And as they flew around the mountains, they told them the true story of the red and the white dragon. I am Merlin, and I'm here to inspect these caves. I've heard rumour that there's a dragon here.
As he said this, he noticed in the corner of his eye a red dragon, blowing plumes of fire into the air.
The mystical red dragon, so far from its home. How can it be?
As he turned around, he saw the majestic white dragon digging his talons into the ground in a territorial fashion.
The mystical white dragon, also so far from its home. These two could only be close together if...
As he said this, as he thought this, the red dragon leapt forward and dug his long, jagged teeth into the white dragon's neck, leaving a dazzle of blood and a scar to last a lifetime.
Merlin realised that they were fighting, and he saw that the red dragon had won. The white dragon lay wounded, but alive. And so the dragons took the children back to the playground and said to them, so you see, this is the true story of the red and the white dragon.
The children begged them to stay and become their teacher.
Please.
Please become a teacher. Our teacher's dead now, so you could have the job.
Well, I suppose you've been so good today, and if you're good all the time, then yes. So the next day, the children walked into school, looking completely normal, this time really ready for a completely normal day.
The children saw two old men, one with a cough and one with a scar just visible above his collar.
Hello, children. You may remember us. We're the dragons.
We've decided to give you a task. You will give us a 30-page essay by Wednesday on dragons.
But it's only Tuesday.
That's the point. And if you don't do it, you'll get burned to a crisp. So I hope you're not busy tonight.
So the next day, the teachers were brought in front of the local council, and it also emerged that they were facing charges of murder, fraud, and being an imposter. They were sent to Arizona for the death penalty to be carried out. However, they did not go lightly, as one prison guard has already received third-degree burns.